Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Detroit Red Wings franchise mode here in NHL 21. So in last episode, we simulated the last half of the season, and unfortunately, we missed the playoffs, even though we had a really good start to the season. We kind of just fell off in terms of goals for, goals against, our power play, our penalty kill, so pretty much everything. And yeah, we missed the playoffs. We didn't actually suffer any retirements, which was kind of surprising. So yeah, we're up here in the offseason looking to add another good prospecting at our 13th pick and try and get this team to being maybe a championship team or a playoff run team at least for the final few seasons, because now I think we have, up till 43-44 or 44-45, which means we only have like 2 or 3 seasons left of this franchise mode, which means this series is more likely going to be ending before NHL 22, which means I'll probably have to go down to like only like my Atlanta series and my MLB series when that's out. So, which is kind of weird. But anyways, let's hope that we have a really good off-season year, and hopefully we could add some pieces in. But I think our team is going to be a little bit decent next season, unless we suffer a lot of drop-off. Because guys like who was it? Guys like Dingman, Matthews. Let's just actually sort this by age. Savonin. Like, there's a lot of guys in their 30s that might have like a decent amount of drop off, so I hope that isn't the case. But we got some guys locked up. I'm gonna have to re-sign Biggs in the offseason. He's gonna be the big one. But there's also guys like Alexandrov that need to be re-signed and whatnot. And Belanger is probably one of the bigger ones too. And yeah, Rohan House also didn't retire, surprisingly, too. So he's probably gonna come back as their backup again, just because why not? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Let's get into the draft and see what we can pick up. And yeah, hopefully we have a good offseason and get this team to being a good team next year. I think I might sign some free agents this year, just because that way it gives us a little bit more of a push for the playoffs. Because I didn't do that last year, and maybe that's why we missed, because we didn't have enough scoring and stuff. So we are all the way at number 13. Hopefully we can make the playoffs next year. Let's see who Chicago takes at number 1. They're going to take Cook, who's an 84 power forward. Wow, that's a really high starting overall. Very good pickup for Chicago. Don't know if they're going to win a Stanley Cup before the end of this franchise mode, but... And then, wow, holy crap, an 84 at number 2 too? Jeez. Like, these two guys are both like almost franchise level players because of their overalls. That's a really good pickup, though, for Ottawa, too. Well, this is going to be an insane draft, it looks like, for the most part. And 81 at number 3. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a deep draft, which is good. And then, so McCain went to Columbus, who's a two-way forward. Ramo went to Calgary, who's a two-way defenseman. And Nashville, number 5, is going to take a high top 6, because for some reason, whoever is at number 5 is a dumb team always. So at number 13... we are going to take Reza, I think. Yeah, because Reza was 1 year away for sure. So I'm going to take him. He's probably a top 6 forward with like a really high overall to start. We're going to take him up. He's, yep, a top 6 forward with a high overall, like I was saying. 71 overall playmaker, not too bad. His face-off stats aren't great for a centerman, though, which I don't really like. But still, not a bad player. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good draft. Couple medium leads that went all the way up to 8th, actually. Jeez, there was an 82 that went 7th overall. And it was a power forward. Man, I wish I would have had like a higher up pick in this year's draft, because last year's draft wasn't that deep. Like, if I would have been able to get an 82 power forward at 7th, damn. Yeah, this is a really good draft, at least to start off with. It could just drop off after the first round, which is more likely going to be the case, because that usually happens. Maybe not, actually. There's a top 6 forward, potentially. I don't know if I have enough time to develop him, but I might have to take him, because we don't really need more defensemen. 2 years away, though, that's a high overall. But he probably won't. He'll probably be like a 70-something. And he does have a lot of weakness. He's an offensive defenseman, which is intriguing. This guy's apparently a gem, which I don't really see. He looks just like a standard top 6 medium league goalie. Yeah, this is a really strong draft, and I didn't even up the draft quality at all. I think I'm going to take the offensive defenseman, just because he's got the least amount of ETA, and I want guys that can crack their lineup as soon as possible. 70 overall. Wow. There's a 74 top 6 that went in the second round. What the hell? Yeah, this draft is absolutely nuts to start off with, but it's probably going to drop off soon. Yeah, I think it's starting to drop off now because we're getting top 9s. This guy still actually has some pretty good attributes and no weakness apparently. So we're going to just take this guy, because why not? 64 overall power forward. That's pretty good for a top 9 potential player. A lot of these guys, though, like I said, might not end up making it by the end of this franchise mode. But, yeah, this is a nice draft near the end. Nikolai Semyonov, Zane Green. I was going to say Steen for some reason. Yeah, let's just take Semyonov. Low top 6, 62, not too bad. We got a lot of low top 6 prospects now. Our 5th rounder for a 6th and a 7th, no thank you. What else we got here? Felix Wolf, that's a decent goalie, but he's not going to end up making it. He's 20 years old, and he would be 4-year ETA. Bryce Rogers, medium top 6 right there, but probably low starting overall, right? Yeah, I'm not taking him, even though he has the best potential, probably. Yeah, there's no point. Any low elites right now? I did pin low elites before. Actually, oh yeah, those guys are supposed to go in like the 7th round, so we won't grab those yet. But I think we will go with, who was it? I don't want to go with this top 6. But that might be the best option, to be honest. Let's just sort through this, see if there's maybe I'll take the goalie. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to just take the goalie, even though he's probably not going to make it. Medium elite, 60 overall, that's not too bad actually. A lot higher of an overall than I thought. Well, actually maybe not higher overall, but higher potential than I thought. So Felix Wolf might end up somehow making it as a backup for like the last season, but I don't know how fast he's going to develop. 6th round, what else we got here? Sort by that. Kent Acton. Don't know really anything about any of these guys apparently. Oh, this guy has some decent attributes. We'll take him. Sven Halvertson, why not? And then we'll take one of the low elites with our 7th rounder. Low top 6. And in the low elite, we'll take probably the offensive defenseman of the two of them. Yeah, probably the offensive defenseman. Yeah, because he's much better. Even though he's not that good, he's not even going to make it probably by the end of this. 47 overall low elite. Unless he gets some crazy development, he's not going to be able to play by the end of this. We actually do have 2 7th rounders, so we can grab the other low elite if he is still there. Which he is, so we might as well take him. Give us some trade value if we want to make trades. Yep, 50 overall defensive defenseman. The two of those guys would probably make a good defensive pairing at some rate. But a very solid draft from us. We get Reza, and then we get a lot of other solid overall players. A lot of guys that we probably won't end up getting to see any NHL action from, but Reza should make the NHL by next season if he develops well, because he's good enough already. We need to get back our head coach, and we need to get back an AHL head coach. So our NHL head coach hopefully doesn't want too much, which he doesn't. How good is his scheme fit? 58%. We could try and find a new head coach, but this guy was not too bad for us. Maybe that's why actually his overall dropped down to a C. So actually I think we're going to find a new head coach again. Even though Reese Corvo just had his best year yet with us, we are going to let him walk. Yeah, we're going to let him walk and find a new head coach. I think it makes sense for us to do that. Is that Ryan Suter? Yeah, I guess the AI signed us Ryan Suter as an AHL head coach. I didn't even realize that. I don't even know if I should bring back Ryan Suter. I'm going to let them both walk for now. And we need to get back a lot of scouts. But, yeah, we're going to find a new head coach, somebody with a good scheme fit. Because if we could find a new head coach, I think our team could actually make the playoffs. Because maybe that was our problem. Even though that coach is a decent fit, it'd be nice to find somebody that's like in the 60s or something like that for scheme fit. But obviously we need to find somebody that's like a budget-friendly coach too. Okay, so we get all those scouts back, which is good. And now it is time for the Resign Stage. How much money we have? We have 52.9. Let's go to the RFAs first. So Belanger, I'm fine with giving him a 5-year deal at 6 something. Let's do 5 by 6. I think that's a good deal for somebody like Belanger. Lilia, Ooh, 5.9 for an 80 overall. What the heck? We'll just probably end up doing that. We'll see if we could talk him down to 3x5. And then Rodriguez, please don't want a lot. Oh my god, what is these defensemen? Yeah, the influx in what defensemen I'll ask for in franchise mode is ridiculous. Like, this guy's only played one NHL season. He's played a couple years in the AHL, but he wants over $6 million. We'll do a 3-year deal for him, and we'll give him 5 mil. Or 4.9 if we can. But, man, these guys are asking for every single penny. 2 years at 2 mil. We'll try that. And then Brewer can just get signed to a 2-way deal. Goalie-wise, Mark Ward's going to get re-signed for the AHL. Unsigned guys, we could sign Reza already, who we just drafted, and Sure, but both of them won't be AHL eligible. Actually, Sure would be. I think I'm going to sign Sure already, because why not? Reza, I'm going to let him sit for a year just because he's in the OHL. He'll go back to the OHL for 1 year and hopefully be good to go for next year. And that low lead that we drafted last year has jumped up to a 65, so he might be AHL ready by the end of next season, or NHL ready even, so we'll let him sit for another year as well. And Wolf, I'm not going to sign yet, I don't think either. Yeah, I'm not going to sign him yet. Okay, so that was RFAs. UFA-wise, the big one is Marcos Biggs. 1 year only he wants, and he wants only 7.475. We'll give him that, see if he accepts that. Yeah, we actually don't have a whole lot of bad contracts to give out. We're actually doing pretty good working with our cap space right now, I think. Since letting go of somebody like Stewart, it's helped us out, I think. We're going to let go of Tunnell from the AHL. Try and get Bertram back. Actually, he wants a one-way deal? What is this? Oh my, okay, you're going away for sure. You're trying to get over $1 million. It's like a huge influx, it seems like, for like defensemen. Like, why is a 74 overall wanting $1.5 million that's never played an NHL game? I don't understand that at all. Lutzer, we'll get you back. Let's get you on a one-way deal as well, because you might end up being a depth option. Who knows? Because I want to be nice to some of these guys. They deserve it. Bomick, I don't know if he's going to want to come back for the AHL, but we'll try. Vishnowski's a good player. Just, he only wants 1.55 now. It's not too bad. Because last year he was getting paid $4 million, so 1.8 for 1 year. And then we'll get Alexandrov back as well on a 1-year deal. Yeah, I could give you 3.15 if you want to accept that. And then goalie-wise, we are going to get Rohan House back for 1 year as our backup, even though he might drop off more. And then DeMaio is going to get his ELC because he's got medium elite potential. He might end up making it by the end of this franchise mode, who knows. Depends on how he develops this one season, but yeah, our contracts-wise, we're going to actually have a lot of free-up cap space, which means we could end up getting somebody pretty good, I think, if we want to, in free agency. Let's see, did anybody reject? There's a couple rejections, I think, in there. Big Zan and Alexandrov need bigger contracts, same with Rohan House. Lilia and Rodriguez and Schumacher are all holding out right now, so let's try and get them to accept. Lilia will do 3 years at 5.5. And then Rodriguez, for some reason, you want like this much money, which is nuts, but I will still give you what you want. To almost, I'll talk you down to a little bit. Give you like 5.5 as well. And then Schumacher, we'll just give you what you want. But those RFAs are trying to take all my money. And then Biggs, yeah, we're going to have to give him a little bit more to accept for his last year potentially with this team. But I don't really care. He needs to retire with this club. And then Alexandrov, I'll give you like $4 million. Because you had a really good season on that third line, and I hope that you could do it again. And then Rohan House, 1 year, we'll give you like 1.3. And they all should accept those, I would assume. And let's see, we got a lot of scouts accepting first, as we have so much scouts that were up for renewal. And it looks like everybody accepted, I think. Let's make sure. Yep, everybody accepted. Wow, we have 26 million in cap space. And we got pretty much everybody back. We didn't even have to let go of players. And our roster doesn't look too bad still. Belanger, yeah, our center depth looks solid. I think we're managing this team way better than I expected to, especially with the cap hit and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's see. What do we got for roster players? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. 5 as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then, yeah, so we could probably pick up another left winger. Because I think Sandlak might be more of a depth option for us. And then we could send down either Lutzer or Blum. So, yeah, I think we could probably pick up a left winger. And then defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. We might be good on defense again if I keep the same system as last year. And goalie-wise, we were okay with as well. So, yeah, I think we don't really need to pick up a whole lot, to be honest. I might actually do free agency in this episode as well. Maybe not. No, I don't think so, because I don't want to rush this. So, let's sim to free agency. Oh yeah, we also do need to pick up a new head coach still, so we'll take a look at what is available for head coaches. Hopefully we can find a good coach with a good scheme fit. And yeah, hopefully this team is going to be a good team next year with a new coach and maybe a new free agent signing or two. But I think we have the tools to get our team to being a cup contender. It's just more about if I want to play, if I want to pick up some good free agents and stuff. So let's take a look at coaching staff, see what's available for head coaches. I didn't even realize Ryan Getzlaf was our associate coach, but apparently he is. So head coaches, and we want to find somebody that is cheap in our budget. So let's go around this stage and just see if there's anybody with a good scheme fit. 57%. Well, actually, we don't even need to go to head coaches. We just need to go to all, because there is some always associate coaches that end up being pretty good. Let's just go right around this stage. 58% so far, the best. Naomi Waite, this woman won 2 Jack Adams, I'm pretty sure. She's a really good fit for this team, and she's won Jack Adams before. She looks pretty good for 57, too. 57 years old. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, where does it say? Yeah, she's won 2 Jack Adams. And yeah, she was really good in her 2 years in Florida, and then all of a sudden, like, the last year she got fired, I guess, because Florida was below 500, but it could be just a team. I think I'm going to bring her in as our head coach. Just because, like, she's won 2 Jack Adams before. She'll probably be a good head coach for this team. So come on, Naomi. Hopefully you accept that, please. Because I think that would be probably the best option. Obviously, she has a really good scheme fit right now. Or a decent team fit right now. Better than our old head coach. And then if we bring in, like, another one, that would be great. And she also works good with veterans, which is a good thing because we're a veteran-based team. So I think that's a perfect one to bring in. And it'd also be cool to have a female head coach because we've never had one before. So, and then AHL head coach doesn't really matter too much, but I could just look for one right now. Anybody with a decent fit. It's hard to really tell anyways with these. The 24 one might be the best option. Yeah, the 24 one's probably the best option. So I'll try and get Chloe. So we're going to get another female coach for the AHL. Because why not? Apparently Bakersfield's also interested in her, so hopefully we do not lose to Bakersfield in that category. So those are the coaches. Let's take a look at what's available for free agents, because I might sign one good forward to try and get our goal scoring up, because I know Savonen's going to drop off a bit. So I do probably need at least a goal scoring winger to take over Savonen's spot as the second liner or a first liner. Let's go to UFAs as well. Who is not wanting a ton of money? Not that, I mean, I could spend a decent amount of money, but I don't really know if I want to. Rory Foss, 2-way forward. How does this guy simulate? Only puts up assists, which is not really something I need. Sahonen's a goal scorer, I'm pretty sure. Isn't he? No, he's not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Sahonen. There's our former player, Namir De Kaiser, but I don't think I really want to bring him back. He wants 9.7 for 1 year. I don't know who we'll probably bring in the next episode. Stefan Benoit fits our top line. He wants $12 million. I might still bring him in. in the next episode. He's not super old. He's a sniper. He fits our top line. He would work good. Well, actually, we don't know if he fits our top line because we'll be getting a new head coach. Yeah, it's based on our old head coach. But I still might take a look and see if we can get him, because if he playing him alongside Matthews, he'll probably score a decent amount of goals. But then again, we probably will be playing Dika as our top liner, so this guy would be more of a second liner alongside Boulanger. Yeah, I might still bring in that type of guy, because let's just go to forwards in general. There's also a right winger in Springus, who might fit our second line actually, but it's for the old coach. I think Benoit might be the best option, to be honest. DeFazio is two-way forward. Might fit our third line, but I'm not paying a third line or $16 million. Like, I want to spend a decent amount in free agency to pick up one guy to help us out. This guy's a playmaker, so not really what we need. We need more shooters. It's either that or we might bring back like Amir de Kaiser, but I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably figure out something for the start of the next episode, but that's that. And I think that's all we need to do. Let me just take a look at the trading block briefly, I guess, just to see if there's anything. There's usually just picks and prospects during the off season. I don't even know if I really want to make trades though, because I don't want to obviously give up picks. So that's why I would rather sign players, but I'm going to just scroll through this a little bit. So it seems like there is some players, but nothing we really need so far. Oh, there's a sniper, but probably nothing. Like, yeah, this guy doesn't put up that much goals. Like, we need a sniper that could score a decent amount. Oh, there's Dallas Graves, who just won a Stanley Cup. Had 27 goals this year. He's a power forward. We don't know if he's going to fit our system, obviously. In general, we don't know if anybody's going to fit our system since we're going for a new coach. Braden Burke. If it's only our penalty kill. But yeah, I don't think we really even have the assets we could give up if we wanted to make trades. There's Kai Savonen, who must be the young, maybe like, well, maybe not the son, but a relative of Kari. But that guy's not going to make it on time. That's still cool. Fair, that is an interesting one. A power forward. He doesn't score a whole lot for a power forward, though. It's the only problem. Does fit our top line, but still tons of trade value, which is something I do not have a lot of. So yeah, we'll probably end up just signing something instead, because trade-wise, yeah, we don't have the value to give up for guys that are that good. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Detroit Red Wings franchise mode. So in next episode, we will take it to free agency, and we'll also start up the season simulation. And I hope this team could be a good team next year. Hopefully, with the addition of a new head coach, we actually can make the playoffs and all that sort of things. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.